George, is that you? It's been a century since I've seen you last.
Hello, Benedict. I'm fine considering I haven't been a traitor to my nation like you.
Hello, fellow gentlemen. Benedict, remember me? It's me, Marquis de Lafayette. Unlike you, I was an ally to America. Do you want to tell us about your little betrayal letter?
I do recall writing a letter to John Andre stating I have accepted the command at West Point as a post in which I render the most essential services and which will be in my disposal. I was just trying to find the best possible opportunities for myself, even if it meant betraying my nation. But fellow men, I am here to talk about the significant events happening after the Declaration of Independence, not my mishaps.
Men, it's time to start our journey.
The Declaration of Independence was written by my old acquaintance, Thomas Jefferson. The Declaration of Independence was very crucial for the victory of the American Revolution for America. It allowed the colonies to become independent from Britain.
Over yonder is where the Declaration was signed by 5 committee members appointed by Congress. The 5 members were Ben Franklin, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Robert Livingston, and Roger Sherman.
After the Declaration was approved, the newly created American Army confronted the greatest army on earth, the British Army. The disagreements between the British and American armies continued and soon led to the Battle of Trenton.
Now we are arriving in Trenton, New Jersey, where the Battle of Trenton took place. This battle consisted of a launch of surprise attacks on Hessian soldiers in New Jersey to restore morale and regain initiative.
Next is the Battle of Saratoga, a major turning point in the Revolutionary War. Speaking of this battle, here is where it occurred.
The Battle of Saratoga happened on October 17, 1777. American forces blocked Burgoyne's path, surrounded his army, and forced him to surrender at Saratoga.
This victory boosted the morale for the Americans. Later came the winter at Valley Forge. Washington and Marquise will now talk about their own individual experiences there that winter.
I encamped my army at Valley Forge throughout the winter of 1777 to 1778, not knowing how bad the winter was going to be. We suffered terribly from the frigid weather, which was a downfall for us, losing many soldiers from diseases. Also, many members of my army even had to go barefoot and slept without blankets.
Not to brag, but I went out and spent my own money buying the soldiers' uniforms and muskets and stayed with them during the entire harsh winter.
I was grateful for you doing that, Marquis. During this battle, I requested for more troops and supplies since the weather was so terrible. As I said in my letter requesting for help, there is one thing more to which I would take the liberty of soliciting your most serious and constant attention, to with the clothing of your troops and the procuring of every possible supply in your power from time to time for that end.
In May 1780, Clinton captured Charleston, South Carolina. While capturing Charleston, he also captured an American army of 5,000 men.
The year of 1780 was a very low point because of the struggle of independence for America.
The Congress was bankrupt and the Army went months without being paid, which was a factor of the low point in 1780.
The Articles of Confederation were adopted in 1777. The Articles were a constitution plan for government.
These articles were written by the Second Continental Congress, here at this meeting house, and acted as the form of government during the American Revolution.
The articles sought to balance the need for national coordination of the War of Independence with widespread fear that centralized political power which posed a danger to liberty.
Under these articles, the 13 colonies retained their individual sovereignty, freedom, and independence.
I wrote a letter to Washington informing that he must get his troops down to Yorktown to operate by stating, "I ardently wish your whole army may soon be brought down to operate."
With the help of Marquis, we blocked the British escape by land and eventually made Cornwallis surrender with 8,000 men. This event is known as the surrender at Yorktown.
To this day, France is still an ally of America. It all began with the Treaty of Paris, which the American and British negotiators concluded in September 1783.
At this time, America won recognition of American independence, control of the entire region between Canada and Florida east of the Mississippi River, and the right of Americans fishing in the waters off Canada. Marquis earned the respect from my army during the surrender at Yorktown and during the Treaty of Paris.
The Treaty of Paris made the United States the Western Hemisphere's first independent nation.
Gentlemen and viewers, I believe that concludes our tour. It has been a pleasure.
Just because we just had a great time today doesn't mean we forgive you. You got something coming your way.
Cause Benny, now we got bad blood. blood. You know we used to be allies, so take a look what you've done. 'Cause Benny, now we got bad blood. Hey, now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. You made a really bad choice, 'cause you went with the British. Hey, did you have to do this? I was thinking that you could be trusted. Did you have to ruin our alliance? Now it's all broken. Did you have to leave me when we reaped and I couldn't smile? Rub it in so deep, backstabbing me, it was impossible to breathe. Oh, it's so sad to think about the good times you and I. 'Cause Betty, now we got bad blood. You know we used to be best buds, so take a look what you've done. 'Cause Betty, now we got bad blood. Hey, now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. You made a really bad choice, and Benny, now we got bad blood. Hey, did you think we'd be fine? Still got scars on my back from your knife, so don't think it's in the past. These kind of trades, they last and they last. Now you think I'll you, 'cause sitting with the British wasn't best for you, and time can't heal, but this won't. So if you're coming my way, just don't. Oh, it's so sad to think about how close we were, and now it's over. That was kind of harsh, guys.
Oh, we're not done.
You used to write me on my. You used to. Yeah. You used to write me on my letters. Late night when you need my help. Write me with your letters. Late night when you need my help. And we know when the messenger comes, that can only mean one thing. We know when that messenger comes, that can only mean one thing. Ever since you left the army, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows that you're a traitor. Dude, you got me mad, you got me hating. 'Cause ever since you left the army, you started wearing red and going with the Brits more. And we threw your letters in the fire. Hey, with some Brits we've never seen before. You used to write me with your letters, and now we done.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.